Hello everyone, my name is Uthris, and welcome back to another episode here in Going Medieval. Uthris is in an icy grip. Winter has arrived, and it's going to be interesting. Low temperatures, high chance of snowfall and blizzards, chance of cold snaps. Vegetation will not grow in low temperatures, so ensure that you sow and harvest as much as you can before winter starts. Yeah. So, I'm going to go ahead and actually just force harvest all this stuff because it's not going to grow anymore. So that'll be kind of operation number one here on this day. You'll see that it actually snowed. It snowed. We're getting snow texture on the ground and also the roofing. So things do look nice and cozy and warm by the firelight. I went ahead and shut all the shutters. Someone left the frickin' door open. It is currently 0.7 degrees Celsius inside. Not as bad as it could be outside, but they left the bloody door open. Okay, great, lovely. I love my citizens. You guys are the best. Holding on there. Other than that, we have some tasks that they need to be working on today. They are going to be working on getting some braziers up in some key locations, like in here in the tailor's hut. Also, a couple in the storage area, one in the wood crafting hall. And that's going to just hopefully keep a lot of these areas warm. Because if we can keep them warm, that's really one of the biggest challenges here. And also, of course, food. Food is going to be another big challenge for us. We got some deer down below, which we could potentially hunt. Are we close to getting any sort of meat out of Alex yet here with his cooking? He's at 9. It's his highest priority still. Focusing on that cook. Nice. Alright. And hopefully I can set what fuel these braziers use. I don't want them, honestly, to do anything crazy. But I'm just worried that they're going to take wood and burn wood. Nice. It's 10 degrees inside the tailor's hut now. Pretty cozy. Now the living quarter side is at negative 1.2 degrees Celsius, but you can cuddle into your hay there and have a good time, I hope. I don't think the braziers really affect much from an outside perspective. I was hoping it might like melt some snow dynamically to reveal the path, but I guess that's probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen. All right, so new day. This is noon, by the way. It's this dark at noon because of the snowstorm kind of rolling through. Some other things that I worked on is I went ahead and pre-laid out a scattering of potential tree plots by the woodworker's hut. That way, eventually we can just constantly churn out wood through here. That'll be fine. And it should work just fine. The next goal, I believe, if we take a look at our research tree, we have smelting unlocked. Which will then lead into blacksmithing. I kind of don't want to bother making a smeltery if I can't do blacksmithing yet. So blacksmithing is going to be a little off for a bit. So we can go ahead and unlock maybe the brewery and get a brewery online. That'll definitely help our people stay relatively happy. Because if you look at their needs, you can see Joanne over here is desperately thirsty. Basically needs some alcoholic beverages to chill in. And then we can talk about other upgrades. So the brewery, we could put it over by here at the end. because that'll be close to kind of storage for food and liquor down below. So down over here on the left side would be best. Building material wise, we have a decent amount of clay, limestone, and wood. We would probably need some more. So I'm just gonna mark up some more trees for harvest. You can see all the bodies, probably they're not decomposing very quickly because it's winter. All right, let's do this. Brewing station. Now this isn't going to be the same thing as like a kitchen, right? So it's going to be a little bit different. So honestly, it can be a little bit of a small building. So maybe we can just do a 4x5 kind of front room. And then out back, just kind of exposed, we can just do a covered kind of roof. And then maybe a little bit of a living quarter back here to the left. So a little bit of an L shape. Should look fine. Just wood structure, I think, will be all we need for it. Some wooden windows. I'll do like a little bit of a chimney on the other side there. Might just make the ale storage actually above ground here. That could just look nice. So brewing station. I don't know if we'll ever need 4 of them, but I'm going to put 4 of them to make it look pretty cool. And then I'm also going to use, instead of a fence, I'm going to use like a wood half just along the edge here to kind of seal that place in. Alright. Wooden roof. Let's see what we can do. Like, I really want to be able to do this with my roofing. See if I can get away with a little bit of a unique thing. Maybe something like that. It's not too bad. All right, so they're getting more trees, which we'll just need more of. We go through wood like it's water, essentially. And then at the end, even though I couldn't in the other areas, we can put a little fence there. Nice. So that'll look pretty cool. and function well. We will, by the way, do roads and things. I'm still kind of on the fence on how I want to do that. Either I'm going to do just kind of a mixture of kind of everything. Maybe like wicker as a decent base. And then like throw in a second tone of maybe limestone. And then fill in the rest with like wood. This might be a test strip for us. Just to kind of see how that looks. Also to see if it even stays uncovered in winter. But having a multi-tone kind of texture in the road will make it look more like a path rather than, you know, something perfectly uniform. Julian over here just hammering away. And then just so we can continue to use sticks, because our usage of sticks is not high enough, we will include some footers as well. I added some footers along the farm, you know, just for aesthetic reasons, even along like the tailor's hut and the woodcutter's hut. All that to me is kind of important to do. Okay, so the snow is kind of melting. So it's becoming clear outside at least. Temperatures are hovering around negative 17 to negative 18, 19. The problem with that, it's okay like inside. You know, that's fine. That doesn't like really hurt us at all. But the problem is our clothes are really only rated for about negative 18, 17 max. So if it starts going past that, our people will become pretty uncomfortable. Which is why it's important that we kind of maintain some newer winter clothes. I don't know if their HP affect how well their coverage is, or if that's just based on chance, or I have honestly no clue. Looking good. I like seeing the place kind of evolve. You know, how we started with just that one long hut, and now, you know, especially with the storage barn built and the tailor's hut, you know, this place is really starting to kind of fill in. And so sometimes, you know, when we start these builds, it can be a little daunting. You know, you have just one structure and like it looks okay, but once you get everything together, you know, things will just kind of naturally look like they belong. I'm going to be honest and say that, one, I expected the road to be cleared from the snow, and two, I expected that combination to look a little bit better. Maybe we'll wait until we have like stone masons and brickworks to do roads. Cold snap. Okay, so we got a cold snap coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a brazier in here. It is like a really important sleeping area. Same thing in here. Heat these things up. Ooh, okay, there's an effect going around the screen to show that my people are really cold. So apparently it doesn't like that these things are outside. I'm honestly not surprised. But I like the aesthetic of it, and to be honest, aesthetic always kind of wins me over. Alright, there we go. Get some braziers inside. Now the inside in here is still stupid cold. How about this room? 6.4, that's reasonable. This one's 4.6. It's reasonable. Do I have a window open? No. Oh, hypothermia. Yes, carry them to bed. Get them warmed up. That's the problem with this leisure room. It's outside. Because of that, I am going to maybe change it to an inside structure. I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try and put doors on it. See if we can kind of force it to recognize that it's inside. I don't think this is gonna work because this edge here. Maybe if I do that, that might be good. I'm worried there's just gonna be a couple people here that will pass out. Oh my lord, is that... Okay, inside is not too bad. Uthris, you're pretty cold. Oh shoot. Oh, I don't want to die. Okay, cold snaps maybe ending, or hopefully. Moderate hypothermia. Okay, so he's not freezing right now. Is anyone else freezing? Doesn't appear so. Luckily, Uthris made it down to the cellar, which kind of stays a decent neutral temperature. Oh crap, Julian's unconscious. Everyone's just getting hypothermia. No one can function. It is negative 32 degrees outside. That is crazy. Oh, Julian, you passed out again. Now you're just sleeping outside. That's normal. Oh, made it inside. There you go, buddy. No one is happy about this situation. Not a single one of them. Like, even inside our barn, it's 5 degrees Celsius. Down below in the cellar, it's... What is it down below? 7.2 degrees. Negative 7.2 degrees Celsius. Come on, get that door up and see if this counts as inside now. It does not count as inside. Some temporary measures. I bet the corners are the problem. Oh no, it's inside now. Right? Yeah, okay. So it is inside. When you it's only inside, like in this part, and then once you kind of step over towards the shrine, it kind of turns outside, or something's going on with that. Oh, all right. Is the brewery done? The brewery's done. That's good. I don't know if we're gonna get much construction completed on this episode, everyone. It's gonna be a bit of a brutal winter, it seems. Let's get some sleeping spots here with a brazier. Get some torches. Lovely. Okay, default zone. Clear all. It's gonna be stimulants. So, kind of ale storage here. I don't know how well or slow ale decays. If just keeping it inside this little building will be enough, or if we need something more. Not something I've determined just yet. Okay, do that. Wooden stools. Cool. Let's get the little chimney. You can just maybe do like a single stack rather than the doubles, like some of the larger buildings. What I might also do might help like the brewery feel if I make some chimneys right behind these brewery pots. It doesn't really make sense from like the art style of the crafting station, but it might make this look a little bit more industrial because of it. There we go. Awesome. Okay, they're going really far out here to grab this stuff. I don't want them to get stuck. I'm worried about that. Someone has wounds. Oh no, Joanne is out here. Oh, okay, you're moving a bit. Good. I don't think she's gonna make it to a bed. Everyone's exhausted. Oh, Jolene, you're down now. Uthris is down. Joanne's down. Oh, why did they do this like right at midnight? I think they're gonna die. They gonna die here? I honestly don't know. I don't know how the hypothermia kind of works. From like a health perspective. Like their hit points is going down, but also up. It's very weird. Very strange. Okay, people rotting in the stockpile, that's good. I try and limp my way. This is a heck of a thing. Everyone's trying to get food. Alright, next structure. Let's take a look at research. See where we're at. I'm gonna need... maybe clay brick making. Next. Because I don't want to go too far down a single tree. I want to keep our research kind of in like a more vertical lineup. It's probably not the smart way to do this, or even the quickest way to like get things unlocked, but it's just what I'm gonna end up doing. And because of this structure being here, we might be able to fit this kiln yard in this space here. I still want the blacksmith to be back here, and maybe the stonemason can be back here as well. And then once we start getting on this plateau, you know, obviously castle, church. The church will probably have two sides, one side for one type of altar, the other side for another. Or some like little offshoots over there. How's the campfire production? Okay, outside in the snow, it's not very great. Well, the cold snap's over, which is good. So let's go ahead and design this new structure. I'm gonna try and use clay again. Or actually, let's see, kiln. Maybe just like a covered kiln yard would be ideal. Something like this could work. Okay, can I put these over kilns? Kind of looks like it. It's not really arguing too much here. I think a wicker roof would actually look okay here. And we'll seal in the backs, just like we did the other place. This hypothermia is freaking brutal. I don't want them to go too far for lumber for this structure. So we'll cut along this edge. That'll at least keep them from going all the way down to here. Alright, cool. We got a little kiln. Products. So we can make coal here, just straight out of wood. So that's interesting. Clay brick. Till we have, I don't know, 100. And does that unlock a new type of structure for us yet? Doesn't seem so. We might need to actually have the clay brick finished. So we'll make some clay brick. Let's change the fuel type to just sticks. Seems the most reasonable. We're almost halfway through winter, which means around this time is when someone shows up on our doorstep looking for some rescue. Okay. People going to bed. No one's quite dying right now. Always a good sign. I think I need to destroy these for a bit, because I don't think they can actually reach that upper stack at the moment. In fact, I need to destroy some of these, because I wouldn't mind the same thing. Some sort of exhaust chimney next to these structures. And I'll just do clay, just to keep it in alignment. And I want another wicker roof to go across here. Which is good, you know, wicker's great. We got plenty of sticks. And then another wooden support would be nice. Get some furniture. Have some lights sticking out this. This is just a covered, just outdoor kiln yard. Production speed 100%, great. Nope. Don't do the same thing that you just fixed over here, Uthris. That would be silly. There we go. I like that. This is looking kind of production kind of area figured out there. Different color palette on this building too. And now we can start queuing up, you know, 50 rough wine. I don't know, 35 ale. Maybe 25 beer. Just to make sure this is just using sticks for fuel. Now we're also not really doing much when it comes to growing like barley ingredients. So this might not kick on for a little while. Just something to note. I'm looking at the clay. I don't think the clay is too good from a chimney perspective. I'm going to swap these out for limestone. Just a little too brown. Okay, K is the hotkey. K. Nope. Keep that. Don't destroy that. Oh man, I told them not to do it. They did it anyways. Some settlers are suffering from cold. Not really surprised. There we go. I kind of wish there was pottery also. Pottery would be a cool kind of resource to use clay, kind of fired clay for. For sure. Oh, this thing's actually running. Yeah, I feel like our stick usage problem's gonna go away once we start like firing up kilns, blacksmiths, smelteries. All that will just kind of fade away. Okay, 2 new structures. They're small structures. Nothing too crazy this episode. You know, dealing with the cold was surprising, to say the least, I think. But we managed it. And so with that, we're going to go ahead and I think end this episode here. More space getting filled in. The town's looking a little bit more cohesive. Less open space. We'll have to run some paths, like I say, eventually. And we'll just keep researching, moving up the tech tree, unlocking, building some cool things, and adding you guys to the town. So again, if you guys want to join the town, feel free to leave a name or a comment, and I'll add you as soon as the episodes kind of catch up to that. And we will talk to you guys in the next episode. Y'all have a good one.